Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm a freshman in screenwriting, and I loved the movie. Really appreciate you being here. My question is, or I guess I kind of have two. In commercial Hollywood, the romantic comedies nowadays are kind of the, typical boy ends up with girl. And
Shark Attack.
right. And my question was, is there anything, like I don't know, maybe idol or a motivator that kept you going, although you took a different track with this and really, were so...
What were like the movie touchstones and stuff that we could sort of say, this worked, maybe we could do it that way? Annie Hall was like always a huge influence for me. The mandate was really like, we're so sick of what you're talking about, like boy, girl, ridiculous obstacle keeping them apart. Obstacle goes away at the end, and through that there's been wacky friends and like some set piece at the zoo with an animal that was funny. and like that stuff drove me crazy because I love movies that I can relate to and that like were speaking to something that had something to do with what I was going through. And the greatest romantic comedies are the ones that are romantic and the comedy's coming from the couple, it's coming from the romance. Like that's the best stuff. And they stopped doing that almost for like a really long time. And so we were like, okay, we're not doing any of that stuff. And we were like, we're gonna touch on it. We're gonna have a wacky friend. And we're gonna have like a sister who's wise beyond her years. But we're not gonna like overexpose them. We're gonna like make it very clear that like hopefully the fun and everything else is coming from these two people. And as long as we stuck to that, we felt like we were able to tell this the way we wanted to tell it. And to Spock Searchlight's credit, they never said they should end up together, or we should make this a little more conventional, or make it a two-hander. You hear that all the time. We had a ton of meetings with people. They were like, so we love 500, but like, is there any way to make it not about a relationship? We were like, no. No, there's no way to do that. And then another one was like, there's a murder mystery in here maybe somewhere? And I said, no, there's not. And could they end up together, or could we make this as much about her as about him, and all those things that we didn't actually have to deal with Searchlight, and we were able to make it the way we wanted to.
And my second question is, you talked a lot about how, well, it was a personal experience for you, and I feel like a lot of writers do have those personal experiences, and when they get here, they want to write about that right away, but there are steps you have to take. How would you go about maybe...
No, I think write it, but write it as interesting as you can. Write it so that people are going to want to read it. No one wants to read this story told in a way that, the real version of it is me and don't go, whatever it is. It's really sad and boring and not interesting. But if you can write that personal experience in an interesting way that would make people want to watch it, that's the best. That's going to be way better than something that you write that you have no connection to. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.